It's not the biggest city, but it's plenty busy and it's home to me.
For 27 years,
I think once I realized this is what I want to do, I knew I would end up back here.
Tim Fournier has been a fixture at the New Hope Police Department.
This is my family. You know, the officers certainly are, but the extended staff, I mean, this has just been wonderful.
He's been New Hope's police chief since 2011, but prior to that...
This one, the car's locked up. I don't see anything real obvious that would want to be stolen.
He spent 6 years as a patrol officer and 12 years as a sergeant with the department. Back in those days, he had hair.
Yeah, a lot of us did. A lot of us started with hair. You'll start to see these transitions. As it starts to go, you get rid of it.
Now, after 27 years of service to the city of New Hope, Fournier has decided to hang up his badge and transition to another chapter of his life.
I feel like I've done my thing, right? I put my time in. I've accomplished the goals I've wanted to accomplish. One of them is this new building here. And the other is making sure officers have the right equipment to do their job. And since I've been chief, I've really pushed the equipment. I've really pushed the safety part of it.
While Fournier has had plenty of memorable days in his 34 years of public service, one that stands out the most
Get down.
is January 26th, 2015.
We have shots fired in our city hall.
That's the night when a man with a mental illness opened fire at New Hope City Hall during a council meeting. 2 officers were wounded that night while the shooter, Raymond Kometz, was killed.
Being there at the time, it puts me right there. It puts me into the same mindset as the officers. It puts me into the same stressors as the officers. And, you know, for a split second, I am surviving just like they are.
It was a traumatic event that prompted Fournier to provide his officers an opportunity to talk to a mental health professional. It's a program called Checkup from the Neck Up.
To do this job for 20 or 30 years or even 15 years, it does wear you out. And you need to talk with people. The suicide rate among officers nationwide is really high. It's really disturbing. So we're working on ways to better that.
Fournier's last day on the job will be September 30th. As he leaves this position, he knows that the department will be in good hands.
If you've done your job right, there are people that can take your job and take over. And I feel like I've done my job right. There are people here that could step in and be great leaders.
New Hope Police Captain Scott Slauson will serve as the interim chief once Fournier officially steps down. In the meantime, the department has already begun the process of looking for the new chief. They hope to have that person selected by the end of October. As for what's next for Fournier, he wasn't ready to share that information just yet. Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.